So, all right, guys, yeah, welcome to another teaching series on the last topic we'll be treating, which is on candlesticks, bullish reversal patterns. Okay, that is the signals that we'll have to be looking at to know when a trend is changing from bearish to bullish. Okay, from bearish to bullish. Okay, so I've talked about bullish engulfing candles, and I talked about the tweezer bottom. I also, the last one I did was I talked about the morning star candlestick pattern. Okay, this last one I'll be treating right now is the hammer. All right, the hammer is also another candlestick pattern that gives us an idea of reversals, trend reversals. All right. But in this case now, we are looking at uh, bullish trend reversals. All right. As in when the market is moving from bearish to bullish. So how to recognize this is, let me just give us a drawing on that. We just pick up, okay, a hammer. All right, then a week on it. I'll start from here, start drawing it. Okay, you can move it up like this. All right, so this is just a representation of a hammer. All right, so whenever you see this something like this is a hammer. All right, preceding a red candle, preceding a hammer candle that is preceding a red candle. Okay, then you'll be on alert that the market is about reversing to bullish from the trend, from the bearish trend to a bullish trend. Do you get? Okay, fine. Why is it a hammer? Why do we say that this is a hammer? Or why do we say that this is a likely signal, that can move the market from bearish signal to bullish signal? Why do we say that? Remember that when you look at a candle has an opening and close. Okay, a candle is made up of what? The body. This is the body. It has an opening, which is this one, and a closing at this part. Okay, that's the body. And again, a candle is also made up of the highs and the lows, the wick. The highs. This is the high, and this is the low. All right. So what I would say this in hand is that you know if a market is falling, 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 falling. All right. If a market is just want to pick a trend line there. All right. If your market is falling, 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 in this case, it should be a red, it should be a red candles, okay? Like dipping, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. Like a trend line, a lower trend or a bearish trend, okay? Now, and all of a sudden, you begin to see this candle, this hammer formation on it, all right? So what this thing suggests is that, yes, the closing parts, like the thing fell from lows from this point to this low, but buyer stepped in, okay, and pushes the price of that asset. This is the Bitcoin now, and pushes the price of that asset up towards and create a new high, 101. Then later, the market closes at 100, which is not far from 101. That's the high. All right. A market that's, a hammer tells us that, yes, the closing part of a hammer, this one is not inverted right now, okay, but this is not a straight hammer telling us a bullish reversal, okay, on a bearish trend. All right, so when you look at this thing now, when you look at this hammer right now, okay, the closing part closed at 100,571. All right, towards the end of the top. Okay, it's telling you that, yes, market participants are tired of this bearish trend. So buyers have stepped in full force and rejected these lower lows we are seeing here. So let's go find it out on this market price actions here. All right. Remember, I'm using 4-hour time frame on this. Okay. Remember, I'm using a 4-hour time frame on this. Okay. So let's check it out. Let's check it out right now. Okay. All right. So just hold on, please. All right. So guys, look at let's like I was saying, let's go find it out here. Let's go find it out here. A hammer, all right. So but you don't go and be checking it out on a bullish trend, all right. You need to be checking it out on a bearish trend so that to prepare ahead of change of trend. That is a reversal, change of trend from bearish to bullish. Okay. So this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. Okay. A kind of a bearish trend. This is a bearish trend. All right, but in this case, do we see anything like looks like a hammer? It has a tiny body and a very long wick. Okay, telling us rejection. Of course, we saw some, but this is not a good idea of entering. It's not a strong indicator on hammer. All right, so let's just keep throwing down using 1-hour time frame. On 1-hour time frame to check if we can find an entering opportunity that showcases a hammer candle for us. Okay, a hammer candle for us. All right. So let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. All right. We'll also look at this. This can also be regarded as a hammer too. Okay. This can also be regarded as a hammer. Under this 4-1, this one here, but it's kind of tiny. All right. But you know that this is a falling trend. A falling trend. Then a hammer represented like this also gives us a preparation that yes, the market is the trend is trying to reverse. Okay. So let's also find another one. Another typical example is this one again. Look at this guy here. This guy, look at this guy here. This guy is also a typical example of a hammer representation. All right. Sorry, let me undo it. So look at it here. Now, this is a downtrend. All right. This is a downtrend. Markets started falling from 99,000 to this point right now. Okay, 92,000. All right. So this hammer, that's why when market starts falling, please don't rush in and buy. That's another thing you need to look at. When market starts falling in, start doing these massive sellouts. Okay, don't just immediately remember that market was a little bit kind of steady here. It was a little bit kind of steady here. Okay, look at it before. From here to here, it made no move much. It didn't make much move before it then disappeared. They gave us a very, very strong bearish candle here. It gave us a very strong bearish candle here. Okay. And this is for 4 hours massive sell-off. For 4 hours candles, for 4 hours candles, for 4 hours candles, for 4 hours candles, for 4 hours candles. All right. Till we now got to this point from this high 98 to this high, this low 90, 91. All right. So a hammer candle formation happened here. All right. It closes almost at the top of the highest the high here, which is the wick. All right. So this shows a very long, if you can see the wick has a very long wick. It's a very long wick and a small tiny body. All right. It has a very small tiny body. So this is an idea or a signal that will tell you that markets have started reversing from bearish trend to a bullish, so that you get prepared. Now look at what just happened there. After this market, after this hammer formation, at least there was a little kind of, even though the buys were massive like that, but there were buys. People started buying Bitcoin. Okay, people started buying Bitcoin at this point, at that hammer point, because Then it was increasing, just like that. Okay, so this topic, this one is about hammer. Let's also find out another one. This one we have find out, and we applied it here, and it worked for us. So let's also go and find out another downtrend that showed us a hammer representation too. Okay, now look at I think something came up here too. Something came up here. Sorry, it's like I went out on that. Okay. Something from 72 to 67. All right. If you watch these markets, this is a downtrend, isn't it? Market was the resistance point was at $72,000. All right. Okay. Though this is a doji looking kind of this is a doji looking kind of this is a doji. All right, but looking like a kind of morning star looking candle. All right, morning star looking candle. That's another idea, but it's not hammer for us, but it's just looking like a morning star to us here. Okay. Also, an idea that market has started changing course from bearish trend to bullish trend. All right. So let's call it just this is how you just going to be finding out an entering opportunity. You don't just enter without having something that directs you. Of course, market is going up, up, up. So let's find out where market is going down. Okay, from here to here, let's find out the formation of a candle that fell from there. From here to here. Okay. Did we experience a candle, a hammer? All right. Of course, this is a hammer. This is a hammer. Let me make it, although it doesn't have a wick. All right. It doesn't have a wick, but this is just a hammer too. All right. Giving us that idea too. The market is about changing course. Okay. Market is about changing course. All right. So in any of these, all right, please, in any of these, is that you check. There are lots of there are, like I said before, there are lots of candlesticks patterns that will tell you when market is reversing from bullish, from bearish to bullish. Like if you're longing, if you're doing crypto sports, all right. So I talked about the bullish engulfing candle, all right. I talked about the tweezer stop and the morning star. Then the last one is this hammer, all right. If you don't find it the bullish engulfing candle, you check for it in. If you don't find a bullish engulfing candle, and I showed you how that is represented. You look out for it in tweezer bottom, all right? Tweezer bottom, whereby, that place talked about that you need to have candles that are almost of equal bottom, okay? Equal strength, like whereby the bulls and the bears have equal strength after a dip happened, all right? So that's also a signal that, yes, you need to get it. So let's summarize all these our teachings now, all right? So let's summarize all this, starting from, let's just, looking at all these things we've talked and see if we can find an entering opportunity in all these markets. All right. Remember what I said about bullish and bearish. Okay, okay, all right, let's check on maybe daily time frame can help us. Daily time frame, like if you're the type of person that like you stay long in the markets, you can use daily time frame so that on the dailies, now let's use the dailies to do our analysis right now. All right, on the dailies, when can we say the market is all right, so this was a dip from 48,000 to 38,000. All right, so that is when the market picked up. So let's check, if you're a long hodler, a long hodler, you know, a long hodler. Market started from 27 to this spot, 46. Then after 46, it got to 46 and then came down to $39,000. Now check those formation of candles on the daily time frame. Of course, this is This is a consolidation. This is a consolidation. All right, check out if you can find bullish engulfing candle. Of course, bullish engulfing candle after this consolidation here, after this consolidation that happened 3 days. This is first day, second day, third day. That is 3 days candlesticks. All right. Market was steady. There were indecisions among the buyers and the sellers. All right. So that what we call consolidation in crypto. All right. So after this 3 days consolidation period, all right, what happened was that there was a bullish engulfing candle. All right. This candle here engulfed the previous candle, and remember the previous candle closed at where? It closed at 39,000, and this one closed at 39,000. All right. And this other one closed at 41,000. So that was a bullish sign here. All right. So maybe if you're a patient trader, all right, and you're longing for a long period of time, I think this is an entry opportunity, a very clear entry opportunity for you to go long on Bitcoin, all right? Go long on Bitcoin and put there, because of, so this is where the market picked after this. That's why it's not good to trade when the market is giving indecisions, because after consolidation, there will be a breakout. We'll call this thing a breakout, bullish breakout. All right, we call it a breakout. That is bullish engulfing candle breakout. All right, so then market was surging. See what is happening from that level of $39,000 to this stuff here again. All right, so it was giving us a kind of pendulum stuff, oscillation move here. All right, so now let's also check if ever since that Bitcoin got to that point, has Bitcoin tried to give us a downtrend? All right, Bitcoin has been giving us a downtrend on the daily time frame. Remember, this is a downtrend. All right, this is a downtrend. A downtrend to the previous day was a doji formation. The previous day was a doji formation. Okay, so if this is like giving us an idea of morning starts. Okay, even though that, yes, it's giving us a morning star idea, a doji, and almost the bodies are at the same time. Of course, it's an entry too. This is an entry opportunity. But because of today is the non-farm payroll, US payroll, you don't have to go in and trade. All right, you will see the results. When non-farm payroll increases, when the value, that is for those that are in forex, though it might affect Bitcoin too. Okay, when the number of employees have increased, it tends to favor the USD, and any news event that favors the USD affects Bitcoin. All right, so we need to come, even though that the candles are giving us an entering opportunity. Of course, it's showing us an entry opportunity here. All right, a formation of a morning star. Okay. Another one we should look at here is look at this guy here. This is the daily time frame. So this is a tweezer button here. Tweezer button. All right. So after Bitcoin fell from 102 to here, okay, there was a tweezer button. Tweezer button is a signal that's almost the close and opening, like they have it closer, something like that. Okay, and that is a tweezer button, like the length. The length of, as the bears and the bulls are almost of equal length, but I know that these ones are not of equal length, but at least it may not actually have the actual stuff. That's just one thing about this, okay? Remember, depending on the time frame you use. This day I'm using a daily time frame, okay? But on this one, market came here, pull the market down. Second day, put the market down. Third day, put the market down. All right. So the second day, the green day now. Okay, after the last 3 days that the market was down. All right. Now, where this thing closes is not where it opened. It closes at 94,000. Okay, and it opened at previous day. It opened at sorry, the previous day it opened at the previous day it opened at okay 95, and the following day it now closed at 94. All right, okay, showing a kind of the boost that needs still need more strength. All right, okay, still need more strength. Then this is a doji, an indecision too. All right, it's just calm down and watch. Okay, this is not an entry position because it's not a tweezer bottom. Okay, it's not a tweezer bottom or a bullish engulfing candle. All right, bullish engulfing candle says that yes, the closing of that green candle, all right, must be higher than the opening of the previous candle. Okay, so giving us bullish engulfing candle. So, but looking at this tweezer bottom now, it's not tweezer bottom because they should be of even the lows, and the lows here should be of equal lengths. But these guys are not of equal lengths. All right, so though it's not an entry. Okay, even if you have entered, the market would have stored you here and even brought you down here. And you might be afraid and let go of the markets. Okay, so it's not an entry opportunity. Remember what I'm doing right now? What I'm doing now is that I'm trying to combine the all the topics I've treated based on bullish engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle. Then which other one? This tweezer bottom, morning star, and the hammer. All right. So this is how you'll be. This is how you'll be. This is how you'll be checking out all those stuff. Okay, please. Okay. So I was trying to combine everything together for you guys. Okay. Trying to combine everything so that you will know. Right? Although you don't trade all these things in isolation, because if you try trade them in isolation, you will make some mistakes in your trade. So you need to combine these different kinds of factors. Okay, you combine them together and then have some confirmations. All right, have some confirmation, just like this one now. This is an entry, a bullish engulfing candle. All right, it is an entry for you to go in and then long it. All right, even this one too is a bullish engulfing candle. It's a bullish engulfing candle. All right, it's also an entry. Make an entry. In fact, focus on, if you can't see it on tweezer bottom, you can also focus on bullish engulfing candle. Look at all these ones now. This guy now is a bullish engulfing candle. All right, and apart from being a bullish engulfing candle, it's also a morning star. It's also a morning star too. Okay, it combined three scenarios there. Okay, it combined three scenarios there. Look at it very, very well. All right. This is a very strong, massive sell-off. Then this one looking like a doji, and the bullish engulfing candle that engulfed the previous strong. So this is a morning star, an entry opportunity too. Okay. So if you can't find the bullish engulfing candle, you can check it in morning star. If you can't find the morning star, you can also check it out in hammer. If you can't find it in hammer, you can check it out in tweezer bottom. If you can't find tweezer bottom, you can check it out in bullish engulfing candle, which is the most likely seen candle. Okay. So guys, at this note, I'll be making a stop on this, and we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying to be making it more simplified for you guys. Okay. And I also want to appreciate everyone, that have been subscribing, everyone that have been watching my videos. I thank you guys, all right? Because without you, I can't be here. I'm doing these videos for you to watch and learn. And if you have some questions, you can throw them open on my comment section. I will address them at my leisure time. All right. So at this point, thank you, and I'll be out. Thank you so much. Expect a very interesting topic by next week. God bless. Take care. Bye.